Hi, puppy. Put your feet up.
Or do that. Okay. Hi, I love you too. We'll make this work, I guess. Hello. Okay, this is not gonna work. It's a condition related. She's moving the carpet. Get out of the carpet. You're messing everything up. Angel, I can't contain. Hey, stop it. Oh. I'm just gonna start over. Hello, my name is Jada Fields, and this is my wonderful assistant Max, and we will be your hosts on this first edition of Facts with Random Thoughts, a show where I tell you facts, the true facts, with my random thoughts sprinkled throughout. Yeah, smart idea. In this first episode, who was the person or persons who discovered autism? Let's find out. First, what is autism? According to the Mayo Clinic, autism, or autism spectrum disorder, or ASD, is a condition related to brain development that impacts how a person perceives and socializes with others, causing problems in the social interaction and communication. Stop moving. Now that we have a basic background about what autism is, who exactly discovered it? The term autism was coined in 1908 by Paul Eugene Bleuler. By Paul Eugene Bleuler. He was a Swiss psychiatrist and, gonna let Google pronounce that.
Eugenic.
Born on April 30th, 1857 in Zolliken, Switzerland. Following his graduation from the University of Zurich in 1881, he studied medicine till he basically died. In his devotional studies, he was the first psychiatrist to contribute to really try to understand mental illness. And in doing so, he not only coined the term autism, but also, and these are all true, schizophrenia, schizoid personality disorder, and depth psychology. Why not? His definition of autism comes from the Greek word autos, meaning self. So the word autism meant morbid self-admiration and withdrawal within self. Introverts kind of get an amen. So Bleuler coined the word, but the pioneers of the basic research we have of autism can be attributed to Hans Asperger and Leo Kanner. Let's start with Hans Asperger, specifically Johann Friedrich Karl Asperger. Born in Vienna, Austria-Hungary on February 18, 1906. He was a pediatrician, that same word,
Eugenic,
medical theorist, and medical professor. From, I'm sure as you guessed from the name, he discovered Asperger syndrome. Even though he's considered the father of Asperger's, he is a very controversial figure. Long research short. And I mean long research, very, very short. During World War II and the Nazi years, yes, because anything related to any time in the 1940s cannot go without saying the Nazis somewhere. So he knowingly sent 2 disabled children to the Spiegleldrin clinic in Nazi-controlled Germany, where 789 patients who were children were murdered by forceful euthanasia. And with that, watch this boy who was determined to blow out his birthday candles. Now that we're all laughing again, let's learn about the OG of autism research, Leo Kanner. Born on June 3rd, 1894 in this place, Austria-Hungary. He was a Ukrainian-Austrian-American psychiatrist, physician, and social activist, known for his mega voice in research of autism. In 1943, he wrote his groundbreaking research paper called Autistic Disturbances of Affective Contact, a layout of his research with 11 children who were extremely intelligent but showed signs of a, quote, powerful desire of loneliness, end quote, and, quote, an obsessive insistence on persistent sameness. Say that 5 times. He called their condition early infantile autism, known as autism spectrum disorder today. Now that we know who founded autism, the term, and the research, who was the first person with autism? On the medical side, it was a 5-year-old boy named Donald Triplett. But I wanted to go deeper. I wanted to know who was the first person on Earth to display the signs of autism. And that was when a boy named Victor came into my life. Buckle up. This story's nuts. Born in 1788, Victor was known as a French feral child. Let me explain. A French feral child is a child that from a young age had extremely little contact with humans. So basically, think of Mowgli from the Jungle Book. Victor was found at the age of 12. He was passed around a few households, and he tried to escape 8 times. He just wanted to be with his pack. All of this was till a young physician named, I can't pronounce his last name, so we're just gonna call him Gene. Gene worked with him for 5 years and gave him his name of Victor. He developed procedures to help him learn how to talk, write, eat, and just be a normal human being. Based on his work with Victor, Gene is... She just jumped up the wall. Gene was a pioneer in the education of developmentally delayed children. I'm not joking. Fun fact, Martin Luther reportedly studied Victor. Let me emphasize that word. Reportedly studied Victor. Afterwards, Luther called Victor a
soulless mass of flesh possessed by the devil
and suggested that he be suffocated. So there's that.
Yeah!
Gene took care of Victor till he died at the estimated age of 40 from unfortunate pneumonia. And there you have it! A brief history of autism. A very unique history of men wanting to understand the complicated brain of a child. That's all I got for today. Join me next time when I learn about fireflies, the lanterns of insects. I'm Jada Fields, and remember, if you don't understand my brain, don't worry, I don't either.